Benjamin Ling here with Altitude Capitalist. I want to spend a few minutes today talking about how to call in and negotiate a lower cable TV bill. Talk a little bit about how long that call takes, what to expect, and how much money you can expect to save for your efforts. And this is important now because the cable TV providers have made it a little more complicated to do this. It's not as straightforward as it was a couple years ago. Also, we're heading into the second week of this coronavirus lockdown, and many people are looking for some ways to cut expenses. And I thought this could be some low-hanging fruit that I'd like to share with you, and maybe you could save some money here pretty easily. And finally, for those of you who are office workers and are finding yourselves working from home right now, you're probably also finding yourself with a couple extra hours in the day because you're not getting up, getting dressed into work clothes, getting in the car, commuting during rush hour, parking the car, walking to the office, getting settled, and then doing the reverse commute, the reverse on your commute back during rush hour as well. So these couple extra hours that are freed up every day may be allowing you to take care of some of these housekeeping items that just weren't high enough on the priority list to do earlier. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at 3 of my actual bills, and we're going to go through how those change over the course of 3 months, from the first one they identified saying like, wow, this was a lot more money than I expected to be paying. The second bill shows a intermediate period where some adjustments are made, and the third bill shows what the ongoing monthly fee is going forward. And a little bit of a spoiler, this doesn't end well. I'm not sure what this means for companies like DirecTV. Many of you have already cut the cord. There's some extenuating circumstances where I cannot get rid of this cable TV service at this time, so I'm kind of stuck here. So I'm looking for ways to save some money. But this is what landed in my mailbox end of December, beginning of January. I usually don't even open this bill. It's paid automatically through my Amex. And I opened this one because it was around the holidays. I had some extra time. And I was shocked to see the bill was $142. And I had called and negotiated this lower a couple years ago, but obviously the fees increased, or $142 is not acceptable. The value is not there. And if you extrapolate that over the course of a year, that's $1,682 for cable TV that I really don't use a lot. So I want to do something about this. So we're going to scroll down, take a look at how this comes out to $142. So you've got your package here. Choice is one of the DirecTV packages, $88. And then you have these junk fees, TV access fees, 3 of them. There's 4 TVs that are hooked up here, and they're nicking me for $7 each for TVs 2, 3, and 4 as an access fee. Then there's 2 different DVR fees for 2 different boxes, $10 each. There's a whole home DVR service. I don't even know what that is, but it's $3 a month. Then there's a regional sports charge of $8.49. Down here are your taxes. I was actually quite surprised that these taxes seem low. There's less than $2 worth of taxes on a $140 bill. So that's an expense that was actually a little bit lower than I thought. But this tabs out $142. Does not work for me. That's completely unacceptable. So I got on the phone with DirecTV, said, hey, can we work something out? I've been a longtime subscriber, and I just don't feel like I'm getting the value out of this for what you're charging. And, she went through a number of options, but bottom line was, these access fees, they couldn't be removed, and they couldn't remove these service fees for these 2 boxes, these receivers. They were able to lower the price of the package that I was using, and we got a little bit of savings. So this is the first bill that I looked at in a long time. Lesson here: look at these things that are on auto pay. Pay attention to them. You owe it to yourself just to open the envelope or open the email and see what they're charging every couple months. So here's the next bill. $102.89. Looks pretty good. It's $40 less than the prior bill. You'd think that there's a lot of savings here, but actually the second bill that you get is there's a lot of noise in this bill, and it's not an accurate reflection of what your bill is going to be going forward. My savings were nowhere near $40 a month after I had this conversation. And I'll show you on the next page what these savings actually were. So what you see up here at this top, this is really where the noise in this bill is reflected. These are a bunch of service adjustments for changes that they made during the phone call. It's kind of irrelevant, and it almost gives you a false sense of hope seeing it's $102. Even that, I think, is a little bit high for as little as I use cable. So what we really want to see is this next bill that came a few days ago. And this represents what I'm paying going forward, $120.73 a month. So this is a savings of $21.49 off of the prior bill. If you take that out over 12 months, it's almost $258 of savings. Not bad for a phone call that lasted about 10 minutes. I think that's a good use of my time. But going forward, I'm not really sure if this is a good use of my money. This is still over 12 months, $1,448.76 of after-tax dollars. I mean, sure, you got to earn about $2,000 before tax to cover this cable bill for the year. Is it really worth it? I don't know. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Let me show you the changes that we were able to make and how that flows through to the monthly savings. So they lowered this package to $75, but as you can see, they kept these access fees. I couldn't get rid of those. They would not get rid of these two $10 fees. They would not get rid of the whole home DVR fee. They did get rid of the regional sports fee. So there was a little bit of savings there, and the taxes stayed about the same. So I'm not really happy with this. I don't think I'm getting $120 of value every month out of DirecTV. So what's the lesson learned here? I think the first lesson learned is when you have these regular bills that are coming and they're automatically paid through your credit card that you're just writing a check for almost blindly at the end of each month, take a moment to look at them and just make sure you understand what's going out the door on a bill-by-bill basis. Yeah, I'm not saying do this every single month, but every 2 or 3 months, take a look just to see what's going on. Tomorrow, I'm going to look at two alternatives to DirecTV. I'm going to look at Dish TV, and they're always running a special, and it looks like there can be significant savings with Dish. I'm also going to look at Hulu Live, which is different from the $6 or $7 Hulu subscription. This is $55 or $60 a month, but it provides substantially all of the cable TV and local channels that you get with DirecTV or Xfinity or Dish Network. So I'm going to look at those tomorrow, and I'll let you know what I find out. And if I change, I'm probably going to change to one of those. Like I said, unfortunately, I need to keep a cable TV package of some sort going. I can't just completely cut the cord because of some special circumstances. But I'll let you know what I find out tomorrow on those two alternatives. I think that I can find some substantial savings. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll answer all the questions that you may have. And if you'd like, subscribe, and you can get another alerts when I do a video about those other two alternatives that I just discussed, and other videos like this on some ways to save money and some ways to earn money just on the side. Thanks a lot.